I just got my first card back from eBay Authentication, and I'm sharing my experience. Stick around. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles friends. I hope that you're having a great start to your week. A little gloomy here in North Carolina, but it's only for today, and I think it's going to kind of warm up a little bit towards the end of the week. In a few weeks, the community pool opens up, and we're ready for it. We're ready for some of that summer heat. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, the notification buttons, all of the buttons. The big red one down below would really help us a lot. I appreciate it. Also, don't forget to connect with me on IG at SportsCardDad and also on Twitter, the SportsCardDad. Okay, guys, I've been talking on the channel. I've been recently buying more of the raw to grade type stuff because we've talked about this. I firmly believe it's kind of the writing is on the wall that we are going to see lower grading price points, and we already have. They've started to come down here over the last few months, and I think that trend continues along as we moved kind of towards the second half of 2022, and I want to be ready for it. And frankly, I'm kind of struggling a little bit because I need to grade a lot of cards. So I'm looking at, which raw cards do I want to buy? So I'm very strategically buying raw cards. Also have been buying graded cards as well, just here and there. My most recent graded card purchase was this black refractor numbered out of 199. This is an SGC 9, Drew Brees, my all-time favorite kind of PC player, is a huge New Orleans Saints fan. And I like this card in general. This is the 2006 Topps Chrome. This is the first year that he joined the Saints, coming over from the Chargers. And just overall, the black refractors, regardless of the year for Topps Chrome, I really like. And then the fact that this is in an SGC case, there's already a little bit of a discount there as well in comparison to PSA. And so I was able to get this card for the PC at a really, really good rate. As most of you know, eBay has put into place an authentication program through CSG. CSG is doing it. They are the only company doing it, and it looks to be that that's the way it's going to be in the foreseeable future. And so what happens is you buy certain raw cards, there's a green check mark, that's on the eBay site that shows you, that tells you their authenticity is guaranteed, which automatically tells you that card, if you purchase it, is going to go off to CSG to be authenticated and then sent to you. So to give you an idea on turnaround time for the card I recently bought, I purchased it on April 7th and it was shipped away, and I received it after the authentication and all the stuff on April 15th. It was delivered. So 8 days, just an extra 3 or 4 days really to add on to this process. I guess it just depends on if you are buying a card in particular on eBay to then flip very quickly, or you want to get up to PSA to grade or whatever you're trying to do. That's a little bit longer of a time frame, but it's not much. And I think a lot of people nowadays are really kind of thinking more longer term. Even on your short-term stuff, you're thinking a little bit down the line as opposed to buying something right now, getting it graded for, overnight grading, and then turning around and selling it next week. So I'm sure some of that is happening, but I know that it's probably gotten a little bit more strategic to where it was a couple of years back. So this is something that we're seeing now, and this is my first card that I bought, raw card, to where the authentication was guaranteed. And also, this is a card I bought for $308. So I was kind of surprised to see this. I thought that it was only for $750 cards, and then I did see something about they moved it down to $500. This was a $308 card that I bought that ended up going for authentication. So maybe that barrier's moved down to $250 now on certain things, or maybe it's $250 for everything and I just missed it. But this card went off. It came back in a little brown box from CCG in Sarasota. Actually used to live very close to where they're located in Lakewood Ranch, surprisingly. All right, and then it comes with this handy-dandy card, authentic without a doubt. The search is over for now. We're thrilled to deliver the latest addition to your collection. Your card has been meticulously inspected by a team of experts, so you can display it with total confidence. To view your card's authentication details, simply scan the QR code on the back of the sleeve. And because great cards deserve to be seen, this protective cover is designed to snap back into a display stand. Very cool. So interesting. So it comes in kind of this nice case. I'll put a picture up, but then also I've just got it. I'll put it up on the camera as well. So the card that I ended up buying was my first Color Blast. This is a Richard Petty Color Blast card. You see the color blasting at us. Okay. This one doesn't really work as well because it's in kind of horizontally or whatever. So the whole display thing kind of gets messed up unless there's some sort of transformer like thing that I can do to move it around. I've been collecting NASCAR stuff, Richard Petty in particular, whether it be autographs and some of his more rare inserts. And this one popped up, and I figured this might be the only color blast of kind of a big time player in his sport. He's a GOAT of NASCAR. And I thought the card was cool. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get into this one. I think it looks pretty awesome. I probably will grade it at some point. Not sure exactly which company I'm going to go with, but, anyway, just wanted to show kind of that the blue display folder. Your collection is now upgraded. Authentication guaranteed. Authenticity guaranteed. Kind of like snaps in. Pretty cool. So with a lot of cards moving on eBay every single day, I think we're going to see more and more of the authentication, the check mark there on their site. And I think eventually it's going to include graded cards and other things. So this might be kind of the norm as we move forward. Let me know, though, what are your thoughts on this? First off, have you gotten cards back? Have you had a good experience with it? I have seen videos of stuff that's come back where the card is floppy, it's damaged, there's been some issues there. But what sorts of experiences have you had so far, if any? And also, are you buying raw cards to grade now that grading companies starting to get a little bit more caught up on the backlog, at least we think? What are your thoughts there? Let me know in the comments below. Have an amazing rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.